So let's begin our topic for today, that is set theory. We begin our topic for today, that is set theory. So let's begin with absolutely the basics. What is a set? The definition of a set. A set is a collection of distinct objects or elements. It has to be distinct. It can't be the same. Okay. An example would be a set A is the letters A, B, and C. Okay. This is a set. There are a couple of set formats in which you can express a set. Set builder format, roster format. Okay. Now, what is a set builder format? A set builder format is describing the elements of a set using a defining property. Describing the elements of a set using a defining property. What does this mean? Set A is all x such that x is between 5 and 8, where x is a natural number. Okay. X is such that x is lying between 5 and 8, where x is a natural number. In the roster format, the same thing will be written as 5, 6, 7, 8. Both of these are describing exactly the same thing, but one is in a set builder format, the other is a roster format. The set builder format is usually used in order to express an infinite set. Like, for example, a set A is the set of all natural numbers. Okay. In the roster format, you'll have to write it as 1, 2, 3, 4, dot, 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 which is not very self-explanatory. Okay. So this is basically the difference between the set builder format and the roster form. So we have understood what is the definition of a set. We have understood the different formats in which we can describe a set. Now is the chance of going into the different kind of sets that are possible. The different kinds of set possible are as follows: empty set, singleton, finite, infinite. Okay. So these are a few different types of sets that are possible. Empty set. What is an empty set? An empty set is a set which does not have anything in it. In the roster format, we write it as it's a null set. Okay. You can write it in this way, or you can put it as an example. How can x be less than 4 and greater than 8 at the same time? Not possible. So it's an empty set. Okay. So that's an empty set. Singleton set. Okay. Now what's a singleton set? A singleton set is a set that has exactly one element in it. Okay. Only one element in it. An example, only the number 2. Finite set are those sets that have finite number of elements in it. Okay. Like, for example, the set of natural numbers is infinite. The set of real numbers are infinite. Finite is the example that we have. A singleton set is a finite set. Finite number of elements are there, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is an example of a finite set. This is an example of an infinite set. Okay. Finite set can be 5, 6, 7, 8. Infinite set belongs to natural numbers. Okay. These are all examples of different kinds of sets. Right. Two more type of sets that I wanted to share were equal sets. What's an equal set? An equal set is a set that are equal. As simple as that. Like the set 1, 2, 3 is the same as the set 3, 2, 1. Even if the order is different, it doesn't matter. The set is the same. A and B are equal sets. Equivalent sets. Equivalent sets are the sets where the number of elements are equal. So if A and B both have 3 elements, let A be 1, 2, 3, let B be 4, 5, 6. A and B are equivalent. The number of elements are the same. That's all. It does not matter that the elements in itself, are they the same or not? That does not matter. Okay. The number of elements are the same. The element values may be different. That's an equivalent set. Yes, 1, 2, 3 will be the same as 1, 2, 3, 3. If I put 3 two times, okay, like A and B are the same, and C is also the same, like 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, it's also equal to C. I'm repeating one. A set is a collection of distinct objects or elements. It has to be distinct. One is the same. So C is the same as 1, 2, 3. So that is an equal set, right? That was the type of sets. Now let's go into categories of set. These were the different types of set. Now let's go into categories of set. Categories. Number one category, universal set. Universal set is the set that contains all elements under consideration. Okay, it contains all element under consideration. So an example of a universal set will be if I consider a set of all numbers, set of all numbers, set of all real numbers. Okay, that is a universal set. Set of all vegetables, universal set. Okay, that's a category of set. Category subset. Subset is a set that contains subset is a set that contains few elements from another set. Like for example, there are two sets A and B. A has say 1, 2, 3. B has say only the element 2. So B is called a subset of A. Okay. And in subset also there are two different categories. One is proper subset, the other is improper subset. अब ये proper क्या हुआ, improper क्या हुआ? Proper is if at least one element in the subset, at least one element in A is not in the subset. Okay, so this is an example of a proper subset. B has only the element 2, A has 1, 2, 3. So A has at least one element that is not there in the subset. So A having at least one extra element than the subset will be called a proper subset. An improper subset will be if B would contain 1, 2, 3. Basically, A and B are the same. Okay. So if B is equal to A, if the set B and A are equal, then B is an improper subset of A and A is an improper subset of B. Whenever A and B are equal, they are called improper subsets. अभी तो खाली definitions में जा रहे हैं, थोड़ा बोरिंग सा फेज है. दिस ओनली डेफिनेशंस, मैं खाली डेफिनेशन के बारे में बात कर रहा हूं. ओके, यूनिवर्सल सेट, सबसेट. सबसेट के बाद में एक और कॉन्सेप्ट जो निकल कर आता है सबसेट के कॉन्सेप्ट से ही, वो है कॉन्सेप्ट ऑफ सुपरसेट. ओके, द कॉन्सेप्ट ऑफ सुपरसेट. अब ये सुपरसेट क्या हुआ सर? सुपरसेट, superset is A is 1, 2, 3, B is 2. So A is called the superset of B. That is, A contains all the elements in B and more. A contains all the elements in B and more. So A is called the superset of B. समझ में आया? यूनिवर्सल, सबसेट, सुपरसेट, ये तीन कॉन्सेप्ट है, ये तीन अच्छे कॉन्सेप्ट्स हैं। एक है यूनिवर्सल सेट, एक है सबसेट, और एक है सुपरसेट। व्हाट आर द साइंस ऑफ प्रॉपर सबसेट एंड सबसेट? सबसेट, सबसेट में भी दो कैटेगरीज हैं। एक कैटेगरी को बोलते हैं प्रॉपर और दूसरे को बोलते हैं इम्प्रॉपर। प्रॉपर का मतलब है दैट B is called a proper subset of A if A will contain one extra element than B, at least one extra element. Okay, that is when you get a proper subset, and improper is when A and B are both equal. ठीक है? So this is what we see when we talk about categories of set. ठीक है? तो ये हो गया डिफरेंट कैटेगरीज ऑफ सेट। अब नेक्स्ट आते हैं इनटू ऑपरेशंस ऑफ सेट। लेट्स नाउ टॉक अबाउट ऑपरेशंस। तो अभी तक हमने डेफिनेशन देखा सेट का, सेट के डिफरेंट फॉर्म्स को देखे, सेट बिल्डर फॉर्मेट एंड द रोस्टर फॉर्मेट। वी सॉ द डिफरेंट काइंड्स ऑफ सेट्स दैट आर पॉसिबल, एंड वी सॉ द डिफरेंट कैटेगरीज ऑफ सेट्स दैट आर पॉसिबल। Now we go into the next aspect, that is operations of set. Operations में सबसे पहला ऑपरेशन यूनियन। A is 1 2 3, B is 4 5, A union B, this is how you give a notation, is 1 2 3 4 5। ठीक है? ये है पहला ऑपरेशन जो बोलते हैं यूनियन। यूनियन का मतलब है कंबाइनिंग एलिमेंट्स फ्रॉम टू और मोर सेट्स इनटू अ सिंगल सेट। तो जितने भी एलिमेंट्स को मैं कंबाइन कर रहा हूं, जितने भी सेट्स को मैं कंबाइन कर रहा हूं, सब के सारे एलिमेंट्स विल बी देयर इन द यूनियन। ओके, एंड ऑब्वियसली अ सेट इज अ कलेक्शन ऑफ डिस्टिंक्ट ऑब्जेक्ट्स, राइट? तो सेम ऑब्जेक्ट्स इसमें नहीं आएंगे। सो इवन इफ यू हैव ए एज 1 2 3, बी इज से 3 4 5, ए है 1 2 3, बी है 3 4 5, तो ए यूनियन बी विल बी 1 2 3 4 5। 3 दो बार नहीं आ रहा है, एक बार ही आएगा। ओके, second operation that I want to talk about is intersection. Okay, same example, A is 1 2 3, B is 3 4 5, A intersection B is the element 3। अब ये इसका क्या मतलब है? इसका ये मतलब है that I will consider only those elements that are common to the sets under consideration. So finding all the elements that are common. So A and B have one element in common, that is the number 3. So that is what the intersection will be giving me. Union का मतलब है combining elements from two or more sets. Intersection का मतलब है finding elements common to two or more sets. So union is combining elements, intersection is finding the common elements. Okay. Third operation, difference. अब ये डिफरेंस क्या हुआ? A is 1 2 3, B is 3 4 5, A difference B, also written as A minus B, all the elements in A but not in B, so A minus B will be 1 2 only. So what is difference? Finding elements in one set but not in another. Finding the elements in one set but not in another. That is what I mean by difference. So जो elements A में है and B में नहीं है, so A से अगर मैं B को माइनस कर दूं तो I will get 1 2 only. Similarly, B minus A will be giving me what? Can you tell me? Put it in the chat box. चैट बॉक्स में डालिए। A माइनस बी तो मैंने आपको दिखा दिया, B माइनस ए क्या होगा? Think about the definition. Finding elements in one set but not in another. Finding the elements in one set but not in another. It is all the elements in B but not in A. So the elements are 4 and 5 only. So the elements that are in B but not in A, तो B में से जो एलिमेंट A में है उसको निकाल देंगे. क्या एलिमेंट है वो? 3 है. 3 is the common element between A and B. Okay, that's the third operation that I want to talk about, which is difference. Fourth operation that I want to talk about in the operation of sets is complement. अभी complement क्या है? Finding elements not in a given set within the universal set. Finding those elements which are not there in a given set but there in the universal set. So if I consider the universal set as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I consider a set A that is 1, 2, 3, A complement will be basically 4, 5, 6. Those elements that are not in A but in the universal set. Universal set. थोड़ा शॉर्टकट में लिख दिया है, चलिए ठीक है. Universal set is say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. A is 1, 2, 3. A complement are all the elements that are in the universal set but not in A. ठीक है? Clear है? Clear है? Then please raise your hand. That is the universal set. तो अभी हमने 4 ऑपरेशंस के बारे में पढ़ा. Union, intersection, difference and complement. Okay, can you also tell me, if I have another set B, say the set B is 3, 4, 5, 6, that is the set B. So A union B is the universal set. Okay, A union B is the universal set. A minus B को यूनियन, इंटरसेक्शन एंड कॉम्प्लीमेंट के तरीके से लिखेंगे. Can you tell me what will A minus B be in the notation of either a union or intersection or complement? Similarly, please tell me what will B minus A be. I want to eliminate the minus part. A minus B can also be written as A minus A intersection B. That's correct, but I don't want to write minus. I want to express A minus B as a combination of only union, intersection or complement. I don't want to put a negative sign at all. So what is the notation for A minus B? First question. Second question, what is the notation for B minus A? So A minus B can be represented as A intersection B complement. B complement and A intersection with that. That means that everything in the universal set but not in B and common with A, that is A minus B. And B minus A, no prizes for guessing, B intersection A complement. Okay? So this is how you express the difference with intersection, union and complement. Okay? There are various operations on the operation of set also. Like for example, A union B whole complement can be written as A complement intersection B complement. Can anyone tell me who first basically derived this? And it's named after him. It's called dash law. Can you specify in the chat box? It's what law? It's De Morgan's law. That's correct. It's De Morgan's law. Okay. A union B complement is A complement intersection B complement, and A intersection B complement is A complement union B complement. Okay. You can see this with this example also. A union B whole complement here will be the null set. So A complement intersection B complement will be null. Okay. A intersection B whole complement. A and B have only one thing in common, 3. So their complement will be 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. A complement is 4, 5, 6. B complement is 1, 2. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. A complement union B complement. Okay. So both of these are De Morgan's law. the relationship between intersection, union, and complement. So that's about the operations of set.